Okay, we're first going to start in the closed guard with elevated hips, pinching our legs nice and tight, and controlling the right sleeve grip. Okay, make sure they don't connect to our jacket. Second hand's going to come through, make a cuff grip. I'm going to open my elbow and pull my knees so they fall forward. Switching my hips so I'm on my side, sit up, and reach for the collar. Okay. Once I get here, locking my feet together, bridging slightly, and then pulling the grip into my chest to keep the side guard position controlled. The objective is to not allow him to rotate and turn back towards me. From here we have multiple different options. Okay. One, scooting back, okay, taking the back from here. Try not to leave your feet crossed, okay, open them up if they end up between his legs like this. Or keep them off to the side, hooking the hip, stepping on your heel. Next one, Dave's gonna go back to turtle. I'm in side position, or side guard position here. He's got too good of a base. So I'm gonna use that to pull myself up. So pulling off this grip, pushing off this one to get elevated. Again, body lock or getting both hooks in on the inside. Back to the side guard position. Next one, Dave's gonna turn back towards me, get his elbow on the floor, grab my neck, trying to square back up and get his arm back to the other side of the body. So I gotta make sure I'm really closing the elbow here and keeping his arm down. I'm gonna reach under his leg and turn my hip. Okay, so that I'm in almost like an armbar position, keeping him nice and close with this grip. Swing the leg down to get his weight off balance, and then over into the mount position. Hooking his arm, flaring my elbow, stepping over, finishing with the arm. Next one, he's going to do the same thing, grabbing my neck, trying to square up. This time I'm going to go over his arm and under his leg, so I trap his arm by my hip. Okay. For one, I can still hit this same sweep, still hit the same arm bar, but it's in my armpit now. It's very tight. Okay. We go all the way back. I go under. And Dave gets a little bit of posture here. I can't quite get him over, but my leg comes over the head. Okay, it's another arm bar right there. Or I can help push his head up in the air and throw my leg over. But again, don't cross your feet here, just pinch your knees. Should be pretty tight against your hip. Next arm lock here, Dave holds onto my collar, okay, with his elbow on the floor. So I need to make sure I'm on my side. He's trying to make sure I can't take his back. So he's holding me here. So I'm just gonna put my elbow on top of his grip, hold my own collar. Okay, bring my foot up, put it on his hip, hook my arm over his shoulder. I'm gonna stretch back a little bit, put my heel right where my hand just was. You can go 2 on 1 here. You're gonna stretch back. That's gonna turn his arm like an Americana. Okay, I'm calling that the Corona Plata these days. Okay. Next one, Dave's gonna put both hands on the floor here. He's gonna try to push himself up here, okay? So I'm gonna use that, come up with him, and I'm gonna kind of turn my body so that I get my weight onto my left leg. I'm gonna hook his arm and then bring my leg over his shoulder. It's important I have this elbow on the floor to help keep me up in the air a little bit until I get my knee over top of his shoulder. Keep the shin on back of his head. Go ahead and roll your hips all the way over. My first attempt here is making sure his pinky is facing my chest. I'm going to go ahead and extend. Dave either going to tap on me or on my foot so I know to stop. Next one is grabbing his far leg. Okay, don't grab the near one, he can sprawl out. I'll grab the far leg, pull him to me, keep my knees pinched as I roll him across my body, and then put my leg over his head. Just hip in for the pressure. So that one, all the way through with without a stop. Right, so that's what we've been working on this week in a few different classes. Okay, hope you enjoy it.